Alright, listen up. The thought of a nuclear attack is grim. It's something we see in films, something we hope never happens. But hope isn't a strategy. The world can be a dangerous place, and being unprepared is a luxury none of us can afford. This isn't about scaring you, it's about waking you up to reality. Survival in any extreme situation, especially one as devastating as this, starts long before the crisis hits. It starts with knowledge, with a plan, and with the will to see it through. You need to be ready for anything. The most important thing you can do right now is prepare. Preparation is your shield against the unthinkable. It's what separates survivors from statistics. Your life, and the lives of those you care about, could depend on it. Let's get started. First, you need to understand what you're up against. This isn't just another disaster, it's a catastrophic event that can change everything in an instant. A nuclear explosion isn't just one thing, it's a triple threat. Each component of this threat brings its own set of dangers and challenges. The first punch is the blast wave. This wave is a force of nature, a wall of pressure that moves outward from the explosion. This is raw, devastating power. The sheer force can level entire city blocks in the blink of an eye. It travels faster than sound, flattening buildings, tossing cars like toys, and creating unimaginable destruction miles from ground zero. The speed and power of this wave are almost beyond comprehension. The pressure from this wave can crush structures and cause severe injuries or death from flying debris. The debris itself becomes deadly projectiles. Even if you're further away, the shock wave can shatter windows and send dangerous shards flying. These shards can cause serious injuries even if you're not in the immediate blast zone. Distance is your friend here, but so is strong shelter. Finding a sturdy building or a basement can significantly increase your chances of survival. Next comes the heat, an intense pulse of thermal radiation. This isn't just any heat, it's a searing, all-consuming fireball. Think of it as a colossal, instantaneous fireball, hotter than the sun's surface. The brightness and heat are beyond anything you can imagine. This heat can cause severe burns to exposed skin, even miles away. The intensity of the heat can cause third-degree burns in an instant. It can ignite fires over vast areas, turning cities into infernos. Entire neighborhoods can be set ablaze in seconds. The key is to shield yourself from this direct heat. Finding cover behind a barrier or inside a building can protect you from the worst of the thermal radiation. Even a few seconds of exposure can be catastrophic. The heat is so intense that it can cause life-threatening injuries almost immediately. Then there's the silent killer fallout. This is the radioactive dust and ash that descends after the explosion. After the blast and the heat, radioactive particles created by the explosion and drawn up into the mushroom cloud will begin to fall back to Earth. These particles are invisible but deadly. Exposure to fallout can cause radiation sickness, which can be deadly. Symptoms can range from nausea and vomiting to severe burns and even death. Understanding these three threats, the blast, the heat, and the fallout, is crucial for your survival plan. Knowledge is your best defense against these dangers. It's about being smart, not just strong. Planning ahead, knowing what to do, and staying informed can make all the difference in a nuclear event. Preparation means having the right kit. Your emergency survival kit is your lifeline. It's what will keep you going when everything else fails. Start with water. This is non-negotiable. You need at least 1 gallon per person per day, for a minimum of 2 weeks if possible. Bottled water is best. Store it in a cool, dark place. Next is food, non-perishable, high-energy items. Think canned goods, protein bars, dried fruit, nuts. Make sure you have a can opener that isn't electric. Check expiry dates regularly. Your kit needs more than just food and water. A comprehensive first aid kit is essential. Include bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any personal prescription medications. A month's supply if you can get it. A flashlight with extra batteries, or even better, a hand crank flashlight, is vital. You'll also need a battery-powered or hand crank radio to receive emergency broadcasts and official information. Section 4. Seconds to safety. What to do when it hits. If an attack happens, you might get an official warning sirens, an alert on your phone, or a TV or radio broadcast. These alerts are designed to give you precious seconds to react and take cover. Or the first sign could be a brilliant flash of light, brighter than the sun, signaling an imminent explosion. In that instant, there's no time to think, only to react. Every second counts. Your immediate actions can make the difference between life and death. If you see a flash or hear a warning of an imminent attack, do not look towards it. The intense light can cause temporary or permanent blindness. Immediately drop to the ground face down. This position minimizes your exposure to the blast and heat. Lie flat, tuck your hands under your body to protect them, and cover your head and neck with your arms. This helps shield vital areas from debris and heat. If there's something sturdy nearby like a ditch or behind a low wall, try to get there. These structures can provide additional protection from the blast wave. The absolute golden rule is, get inside. Buildings offer more protection than being out in the open. As soon as the initial shockwave passes, if you're outdoors, get into the nearest, most substantial building you can find. This is crucial for your safety. Don't try to outrun it. The shockwave travels faster than you can run. Any building is better than being exposed. Move quickly, but carefully. Avoid panicking, as it can lead to accidents. Once inside, get as far away from outer walls and windows as possible. These areas are more vulnerable to the blast and flying debris. The center of the building or a basement offers the best protection from the blast, heat, and initial radiation. These areas are shielded by multiple layers of structure. The more concrete and brick between you and the outside, the safer you'll be. These materials can absorb and deflect the energy from the blast. Once you're inside a safe location, the next critical instruction is, stay inside. Do not venture out until authorities declare it safe. The most dangerous fallout particles are invisible and will arrive within minutes to hours after the blast, depending on your distance from the detonation and wind conditions. These particles can cause severe radiation sickness or death. Section 5. The Long Haul, Navigating the New World. After the immediate danger of the blast and the first few days of intense fallout, the long haul begins. This is a period marked by uncertainty and the need for constant vigilance. Avoiding further radiation exposure is paramount. Radiation levels can fluctuate, and staying informed about the current levels in your area is crucial. If you have to leave your shelter, limit your time outside. Plan your trips carefully and make them as brief as possible to minimize exposure. When you return, decontaminate yourself thoroughly. This includes washing your hands, face, and any exposed skin with soap and water. Remove your outer layer of clothing before entering your clean space. These clothes could be covered in radioactive dust. This simple step can significantly reduce your risk of contamination. Place them in a sealed plastic bag, away from living areas. This helps to contain any radioactive particles and keeps your living space safer. If possible, wash your body, or at least exposed skin and hair, with soap and water. If water is scarce, use wet wipes or a damp cloth to clean yourself. Shielding remains important. Always be aware of your surroundings. Thick walls and barriers can provide significant protection from radiation. Securing safe food and water will be an ongoing challenge. Supermarket shelves may be empty, and you will need to rely on your emergency supplies. Your emergency supplies are your first port of call. Ration them carefully. Make a plan to ensure they last as long as possible. Packaged food and items stored in sealed containers inside buildings should be safe from fallout contamination. Always check for any signs of damage before consuming. Avoid food grown outdoors until authorities confirm it's safe. Contaminated soil can make plants unsafe to eat. Water from covered sources like pipes or protected wells might be usable, but always listen to official advice. Authorities will provide guidance on safe water sources. If there's any doubt, purify water by boiling or using purification tablets from your kit. This can help remove harmful contaminants. Never consume rainwater or water from open sources immediately after an attack. These sources can be highly contaminated. Sanitation and hygiene are critical to prevent the spread of disease, especially in crowded or confined conditions. Regular cleaning and the use of hand sanitizers can help maintain hygiene. If plumbing isn't working, you'll need to manage human waste carefully. Improper disposal can lead to serious health risks. A bucket with a tight-fitting lid, lined with plastic bags, can serve as a temporary toilet. Ensure it is used properly and emptied safely to maintain hygiene. Section 6. Mind over matter, the survivor's spirit. Surviving a nuclear attack isn't just about physical endurance, it's a massive mental battle. You will experience fear, anxiety, grief, and despair. These are normal human reactions to an abnormal, horrific situation. Acknowledge these feelings, but don't let them consume you. The ability to stay calm under immense pressure, to think clearly, and to make rational decisions is what will see you through. Your mental fortitude is your most powerful weapon. Take deep breaths. Focus on one task at a time. Keep your mind engaged. You're stronger together. If you're with family or other survivors, teamwork is essential. Share the burdens and the responsibilities, support each other emotionally, listen to each other. A lone wolf mentality might sound tough, but in a true survival scenario, cooperation is key. Establish routines, assign tasks. Section 7. Facing the future. Ready, not ruined. Let's be clear. Preparation is your greatest ally against the unthinkable. It's not about living in constant fear, dwelling on doom and gloom. It's about taking sensible, practical precautions that could one day save your life and the lives of those you cherish. The knowledge that you have a plan, that you have essential supplies, and that you know what to do can provide a sense of security and control in an uncertain world. Don't let the enormity of the threat paralyze you into inaction. Action is empowering. I urge you to take the steps outlined in this guide seriously. Make that family plan. Assemble your emergency kit. Identify your shelter options. Talk to your family, your friends, your neighbors. Share this knowledge. The more people who are prepared, the better the chances for everyone. Knowledge dispels fear and replaces it with readiness. This isn't just about surviving an explosion. It's about navigating the challenging aftermath and rebuilding when the time comes. Every step you take now is an investment in your future. Remember, even in the face of such a devastating event, your actions matter. You are not helpless.